Alright, so here is every single free legendary champion you could be working your way towards in Raid Shadow Legends, and you should absolutely be making your way towards these from day one if possible as a new player. Let's do this, man. Actually, before we begin, this is a video that I've already made before, but you know what, I thought I'd go ahead and update it, seeing as though we have the Marius missions, which allow you to unlock good old Marius the Gallant, and so the old video that I made is already sort of outdated, so that's why we're repenning this one. So, first of all, the first legendary that you're going to be getting your hands on as a newer player is going to be the Login Reward Legendary. No, not the daily Login Rewards. Right now, it's the Adeline Chase. And so, this is kind of cyclical, right? It could be a different legendary every couple of months, every 2 or 3 months. It will cycle to a different Lego. And all you got to do to get your hands on good old Adeline in this case is log in for 7 days. That's it. Collect the rewards as you go and you will get your hands on this gal. Now, is she any good? No, she's garbage. Actually, unironically, she's just not that great, and you should not be putting any skill tomes or anything like that into Chronicler Adeline if you are a new player, but that's not to say that in the future, if you're watching this video, say 3 months from now or something, that it won't be a different and better, more superior legendary that you can get your hands on. For example, Rathalos used to be the Login Reward champ. This guy is an absolute Giga Chad and is good in a lot of areas of the game. So, yeah, make sure that you are always picking up the Champion Chase Legos if there's one currently active. Next up, sticking to the easy legendaries for now, you want to go ahead and head into your summoning portal building, go to your fusions, and you can start working towards summoning or fusing good old Razin over here. And all you gotta do is start collecting all of the rare champions that you see here along the bottom of the page. It might seem a little bit much to keep track of as a brand new player, but as you collect these champs, you will notice that you get the little red dot, the little red marker over any champions that you currently have, just kind of sitting there in your champion roster, and so you can kind of know to hold onto these guys. It makes it a little bit more simple. While Razin might take you a good amount of time to get to, it is a free Lego, and you know what? I think he's pretty decent. Yeah, the guy's got a strong decrease defense debuff on the A2. He's also got the weaken debuff kind of piled in with that once you've got him ascended a few times. The A3 is also pretty sweet. Attack all enemies decrease 10 meter by 100%. It is a 6-turn cooldown, which is a bit much, but it's a very, very strong skill. So hey, the guy's good in a clan boss, extremely good in like all wave-based content, thanks to this A3, so faction wars, whatever, stuff like that. And yeah, that is good old Razin Scarhide, man. If you are a truly brand new player and you're looking to maybe start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, do a little bit of a do-over, there is a promo link down below at the top of the video description box. Click on that son of a gun and you will start off your new Raid Shadow Legends account with a free epic champion right from the get-go, as well as a whole bunch of starting freebies, man. It's the best possible way to jumpstart your new raid journey. And you know what else you want to do? You want to go into your promo codes menu and input the code good old GameLeap to get your hands on 1 free energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 10 free experience brews. There you go, man. We shout out this one on the channel all the time, but it is our own happy little unique promo code, so you might as well get it used. Okay, next up for the next free Legos you can get your hands on, you're going to want to go ahead, join a clan, and start completing the clan quests. You can see I've only taken a couple here. I'm a little bit behind this week. You're just going to have to, forgive me. But you want to start picking up clan quests. You have 7 days to get these done, and these clan quests, when completed, are going to award you with clan currency, right? These happy little gold coins right here. You can then spend these coins in the clan shop, the button for which is just behind my camera right now, by the way. And once your clan reaches level 5, or you join a level 5 clan, you will then gain access to the good old champion fragments. Champion fragments for Yannica, which is obviously a free legendary that you can slowly work your way towards. You can buy 5 of these per week. Yannica, by the way, extremely good arena style nuker. Just a solid champ to get your hands on, and hell, she's free, so why the hell would you not do it? And once your clan reaches level 9, you can also start buying the Yakal fragments. And this guy just looks like an absolute Giga Chad. And so even if you're in a clan that is not level 5 yet and you can't be buying these fragments, still be doing the clan quests and just get as many of these gold coins stockpiled as you possibly can. This is going to give you a nice buffer in the future to make sure that you can be buying out all 5 of the Yannica fragments whenever possible, and all 5 of the Yakal fragments also whenever possible. If you are truly a mega beginner player, by the way, how do you use your fragments? Well, once you have 100 fragments for a champion, then you can head on into your portal, go into the fragment summon button right here. Once you have 100 fragments for a champ, you can go ahead, hit the summon button, and that will spawn them instantly into your collection. Nice and simple, but worth mentioning just in case you've been playing Raid for like 2 days and have no idea what the hell fragments do. Next up, as you level up your account, you can head on into the arena section and you will eventually unlock Tag Team Arena. You want to set a very, very weak defense team so that your ratings stay nice and low, at least when you're just getting started, and farm these up to get your hands on the happy little gold bars that you can see up at the top of the screen right now. You can then head on into the Bazaar, which is a button down here, which once again, I guess is just behind my camera, but it's down here, I swear. Click on Bazaar and you can start buying fragments for good old Drexthar Blood Twin. Super, super durable HP burner tank style hero. Now, you can only buy 1 fragment per day for this guy, and of course the cooldown only resets as soon as you buy the fragment, so buying it exactly every 24 hours is quite challenging. It might take you like 3 or 4 months to really get your hands on Drexthar after unlocking Tag Team Arena, but again, free Lego, you might as well get it done. And this is a pretty good spot to transition into the more challenging legendaries to get your hands on, man. If we go into the missions down here, which is just beside our quests button, we're going to open these up and you will be presented with your Arbiter missions, which I'm really behind with on my account perpetually. I do them in small bursts and then I totally forget about them every now and then. Whatever, man. Try and be as consistent as you possibly can be with your Arbiter missions and keep them somewhat up to pace with where your account is in terms of power level. Don't fall behind like me. Once you've completed all 286 of these Arbiter missions, the final reward will be the Arbiter herself. Crazy, crazy support champ. Ridiculous speed buffs. Fantastic arena team opener, and so you definitely want to be getting your hands on her. And this is where we're going to transition into the more difficult champs to get your hands on, right? Arbiter, quite challenging if you're a brand new player to get your hands on, but once you've got her done, you are officially moving into the more difficult to get free legendaries, right? Starting off with good old Ramantu. This guy is tough. This guy is tough to get your hands on. We're talking like years to get Marius and Ramantu. Okay, these are like super, super long-term goals, as are all of the free logos that we're going to be covering from this point on, man. So buckle in, boys. So Ramantu, it's another 183 missions to get your hands on this absolute Giga Chad. He's pretty gosh darn strong. I believe he is totally worth grinding towards, and he is a big win for your account for most people by the time you get your hands on him. And Marius missions, again, slightly just a little bit more advanced, I guess, than Ramantu's. You can be doing both the Ramantu missions and the Marius missions at the same time. They can be completed simultaneously, you know, you don't have to pick one track or the other or any nonsense like that, which is kind of cool. And this is another 180 missions to get your hands on Marius the Gallant. I believe that he really specializes in Arena, though he's also pretty good into Hydra as well. I believe Hydra being the second tier of Clan Boss, again, for you brand new players out there. I've seen some people describe how maybe Marius, by the time you get your hands on him, like he's such an advanced champ that takes so long to really get your hands on, that by the time you get him, he might not be the biggest boon to your account. But hey, again, it's a free Lego. You might as well work your way towards them and pick up a couple of legendary skill tomes, by the way, along the way. So that's also pretty tight. Next up, for super long-term free Legos, we're going to go into the portal again. We're going to go to the fusion section, and oh god, there she is. It's only Lady Mikage, also known as the Spider Queen. Look at this gal. Oh my god, dude. It's kind of hideous, man. Mikage, extremely, extremely powerful stuff. She's one of these mythical champs that's really, really worth her weight in gold. Super, super strong. Is also going to take you an extremely long time to actually get your hands on. Just like any other fusion champ, it's just about saving the stuff that you get, paying attention to the champs that you pull from shards and stuff like that, and just making sure that you save up the champs required for the fusion. It's going to take you a hell of a long time with Lady Mikage, because you need a couple of Legos. But yeah, definitely be mindful of which legendaries you're pulling as you work your way towards the absolute mad lass herself. Next up on the long-term free legendaries list, we of course have good old Lydia, man, which you access via maxing out faction crypts in the faction wars area of the game. In order to earn stars in these faction crypts, you go ahead, for example, head into the Barbarian Crypt here. I'm not focusing at all, by the way, on getting 3 stars in any of these missions just yet. I'm just trying to push as far as I can to get higher level glyphs, which are the rewards, of course, that drop from the faction wars crypts. But ideally, by the time you're starting to push for Lydia, you're trying to get 3 stars on all of these stages, right? Which is like a perfect clear, no champions dying on your team, that kind of thing. Getting perfect clears on all of these crypts will get you good old Lydia the Death Siren. Now, this is tough. This is really, really hard, man. You're talking about building pretty solid 3 or 4 man, just extremely powerful teams for every single faction, so you can clear every single one of these crypts without losing any champs. It takes forever. You're talking about years with Lydia Death Siren. She's one of those. Is she worth the wait? She absolutely is. From what I've seen, she is staggeringly powerful for a Lego, one of the better ones in the game. Generally speaking, is a pretty fat upgrade to people's accounts when you get your hands on her. In fact, I've seen that most people actually describe getting Lydia Death Siren as feeling like you've completed the game, right? You've beat Raid Shadow Legends if you get Lydia Death Siren, because you have pretty powerful teams for every single faction to clear all of these crypts, you know, so there's a little bit of a completionist satisfaction added to getting Lydia Death Siren, man. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to work towards her too. And finally, where is he, man? Where is he, goddammit? It's good old Carnage. Okay, I think that this is actually the hardest champ to get in the game. He's currently sitting at a grand total of 10 reviews right now, and look at this dude. His scores are not that great. People are not that impressed by Carnage. It's not that he's a weak champion. If you were to get this guy like 3 months into the game or something, it would absolutely break your account. But I feel like people are just a little bit concerned that even though he's a mythical champion and is obviously extremely powerful, for how much work he takes to get, he is not that big of an upgrade for your account at the point in the game at which you get him, if that makes sense. Because it takes so long. To get your hands on Carnage, he is exclusively available from picking up milestone rewards from the hard mode Cursed City. You can only realistically be grinding for this guy once your account is already a good few years mature. Maybe that's overestimating it a little bit, but whatever, dude. It takes a hell of a long time. I think this is the hardest free legendary. I guess he's mythical, so maybe he shouldn't even be in this video, but this is like the hardest champ to get your hands on in the game, really, as far as like the big freebies go. Might actually be wrong about that. Is Lydia just a little bit harder? I don't know. Maybe some more like experienced player can let me know, but I don't really have that much experience with Cursed City just yet. And alright, man, that is every single free legendary you should be working towards as a new player in Raid Shadow Legends. There's a hell of a lot of grinding to do. Don't feel super compelled to like really sweat pushing for these legendaries or whatever. Do them at your own pace, you know. The more efficiently you can play, the better in terms of account progression. But don't forget, boys, it's just a game, man. Don't sweat it too hard, right? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure to hit like on the video and subscribe to this channel. We just passed 1,000 subs, which is just awesome. Thank you so much for that. If you're looking to start a new Raid Shadow Legends account, make sure to do so by clicking the promo link down below at the top of the video description box to jumpstart your new account with a free epic champion. That is all for me today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man.